Actors can give hundreds of interviews throughout their lifetimes, but it's rare that anyone knows that their most recent interview will be their last. However, in a world where movie stars are revered and their lives meticulously scrutinized, fans and media outlets diligently collect and disseminate every detail, ensuring that not a word uttered by a celebrity goes unnoticed. As a result, future generations typically have a comprehensive understanding of the final days or months of a famous person's life, whether for better or worse. While some celebrities use their last interviews to deliver profound messages, others simply engage in routine conversations. These are the last interviews these actors gave before they died. The last interview of James Dean seemed eerily prophetic. James Dean, immortalized as a cultural icon of rebellion and youth, was born in Marion, Indiana on February 8, 1931, to Winton and Mildred Dean. The family later settled in Fairmount, Indiana, where James spent his formative years. It was during his time in high school that Dean's passion for acting began to blossom. Eager to pursue his dreams, he eventually made the bold decision to relocate to California, where he briefly enrolled in theater classes at the University of California, Los Angeles, before opting to focus solely on his acting career. Dean's journey to stardom was not without its challenges. He initially struggled to secure significant roles, taking on minor parts and commercial work to make ends meet. However, his undeniable talent and raw charisma soon caught the attention of industry insiders. In New York City, Dean honed his craft under the tutelage of renowned acting coach Lee Strasberg at the prestigious Actors Studio. It was Dean's breakout performance in a Broadway production that ultimately propelled him into the limelight. Film director Elia Kazan, impressed by Dean's stage presence, handpicked him for the lead role in the 1955 film East of Eden. The success of this film catapulted Dean to stardom, earning him widespread acclaim and recognition. Subsequent starring roles in iconic films like Rebel Without a Cause and Giant solidified Dean's status as a Hollywood legend. However, tragedy struck on September 30th, 1955, when Dean's life was tragically cut short in a fatal car accident. Just days before his untimely death, Dean had given an interview on the set of Giant, where he emphasized the importance of safe driving, a poignant reminder of the fragility of life. Life's final interview with Marilyn Monroe, a poignant conversation with a lonely icon. Marilyn Monroe remains an enduring symbol of Hollywood glamour and allure, her name synonymous with the epitome of a movie star. As the quintessential blonde bombshell, she not only captivated audiences with her stunning beauty, but also redefined the concept of the modern sex symbol. Renowned for her charismatic persona, sultry voice, and undeniable charm, Monroe left an indelible mark on cinema with memorable performances in iconic comedies like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and Some Like It Hot. However, beneath the veneer of her bubbly on-screen persona lay a tumultuous personal life marked by profound loneliness and inner turmoil, which she channeled into poignant dramatic roles in films such as Bus Stop and The Misfits, her final completed work. Born Norma Jean Mortensen on June 1, 1926, Monroe endured a difficult upbringing characterized by instability and abuse. Spending much of her childhood in foster homes and orphanages, she faced instances of mistreatment and sexual assault, shaping her tumultuous path to stardom. It was during her time working in a munitions factory in Van Nuys, California, that Monroe's extraordinary beauty caught the attention of a professional photographer, propelling her into a successful modeling career. In 1946, she signed her first movie contract, adopting the iconic persona of Marilyn Monroe after dyeing her natural red hair blonde. Monroe's poignant reflections on the nature of fame and celebrity in her final interview with Life magazine's Richard Merriman offer a glimpse into the profound pressures she faced in the spotlight. In the August 3, 1962 issue of Life, published just 2 days before her tragic death, Monroe candidly expressed the emotional toll of constant public scrutiny, lamenting how others often sought to exploit and diminish her true self. Tragically, Monroe's life came to a premature end on August 5, 1962, when she was discovered dead from an overdose of barbiturates in what appeared to be a suicide. Her untimely passing shocked the world and left an enduring legacy, serving as a stark reminder of the complexities of fame and the human cost of societal expectations. As we reflect on the final interview of Marilyn Monroe, it serves as a poignant reminder of the vulnerabilities that lie beneath the facade of celebrity, prompting us to consider the importance of compassion and understanding in the face of mental health struggles. If you or anyone you know is experiencing suicidal thoughts, please reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK, 8255, for support and assistance. Bela Lugosi, renowned for his portrayal of Dracula, opened up to the press in his final interview. Bela Lugosi's legacy extends far beyond his portrayal of the iconic vampire Count Dracula. Born Bela Ferenc Dedzo Blasco on October 20, 1882, in the town of Lugos in southern Hungary, Lugosi's career in stage and film spanned over 5 decades, leaving an indelible mark on the horror genre. Lugosi's unforgettable portrayal of Dracula in Universal Studios' 1931 adaptation of Bram Stoker's novel catapulted him to worldwide fame, solidifying his status as a horror icon. Despite his success on the silver screen, Lugosi faced personal struggles that would ultimately shape the latter years of his life. In 1955, Lugosi courageously revealed his battle with morphine addiction, which had stemmed from the medication prescribed to alleviate severe leg pains and sciatica years earlier. Recognizing the dire need for intervention, Lugosi voluntarily sought treatment at a medical facility, determined to overcome his addiction. Emerging from the hospital rehabilitated and optimistic, Lugosi spoke candidly to the press about his transformative journey, expressing gratitude for the opportunity to start anew. Despite his newfound lease on life, Lugosi's aspirations were tragically cut short. At the age of 73, while resting at his modest Hollywood apartment, Lugosi succumbed to a fatal heart attack. Clad in one of his iconic Dracula capes, Lugosi's passing marked the end of an era in horror cinema. Today, Bela Lugosi's memory lives on in the hearts of horror enthusiasts worldwide, his immortal portrayal of the undead Count Dracula continuing to captivate audiences for generations to come. The last interview of the iconic Western star, John Wayne. John Wayne, born Marion Robert Morrison in Winterset, Iowa, in 1907, initially pursued a career in sports as a University of Southern California football star. However, a shoulder injury dashed his athletic dreams, leading him to the realm of Hollywood. His journey into the film industry began humbly, as he worked as a prop mover and furniture handler on the Fox backlot. It was there that he caught the eye of the legendary director John Ford, who would become instrumental in shaping Wayne's illustrious career. Under Ford's guidance, Wayne rose to prominence as the quintessential American cowboy, starring in iconic westerns such as Stagecoach, The Searchers, and True Grit. His rugged charm and commanding presence on screen endeared him to audiences worldwide, solidifying his status as a Hollywood legend. In 1964, Wayne faced a formidable adversary when he was diagnosed with lung cancer. Despite the grim prognosis, he underwent a successful operation to remove most of his left lung, emerging as a beacon of hope for cancer patients and raising awareness about the disease. However, cancer would once again confront Wayne in 1979 when doctors discovered a malignancy in his stomach. In a 9-hour emergency procedure, surgeons performed a complete removal of his stomach, marking a challenging chapter in Wayne's battle against the disease. Just one day before the diagnosis of his stomach cancer, Wayne granted his final interview to ABC's Barbara Walters. Reflecting on his illustrious 50-year career, he shared poignant insights into mortality and legacy, expressing his desire to remain healthy and unobtrusive. Wayne's indomitable spirit and unwavering determination were evident until the end. Making a poignant public appearance at the April 9, 1979 Academy Awards, he left an indelible mark on the hearts of his fans and peers alike. His passing on June 11, 1979, at UCLA Medical Center marked the end of an era, but his legacy as an enduring icon of American cinema continues to inspire generations. Judy Garland, the final interview of a fading star. Judy Garland's journey through Hollywood was a remarkable one, beginning in her teens when she became a sought-after talent, starring alongside Mickey Rooney in a string of popular musical comedies. However, it was her iconic portrayal of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz in 1939 that catapulted her to global fame, solidifying her status as a Hollywood legend. Throughout the 1940s, Garland transitioned to more mature roles, showcasing her versatility in films like Meet Me in St. Louis. Despite her professional success, Garland battled addiction and mental health issues, which threatened to derail her career. In one of his final interviews before his passing at the age of 83 from complications of Alzheimer's disease, Wilder opened up to Robert Osborne of Turner Classic Movies about his decision to retire from acting. Expressing dissatisfaction with the quality of contemporary films, Wilder lamented the lack of substance in many Hollywood productions. "Once in a while, there was a nice, good film, but not very many," Wilder remarked, highlighting his reluctance to participate in projects that he deemed to be of poor quality. He particularly disapproved of the trend towards bombastic 3D films filled with excessive violence and profanity. Wilder also expressed his disappointment with Tim Burton's interpretation of Willy Wonka, a role that had become synonymous with his name. In his candid conversation with Osborne, Wilder described Burton's adaptation as an insult and criticized the director's approach to the beloved character. Despite acknowledging Burton's talent, Wilder felt that the film failed to capture the essence of Wonka as he had envisioned it. Brittany Murphy, a life of blessings and a death shrouded in controversy. Brittany Murphy, born on November 10, 1977, in Atlanta, Georgia, embarked on her acting career at a young age, securing her first major role at just 14 years old on the sitcom Drexel's Class. However, it was her portrayal of the endearingly uncool Ty Frazier in the 1995 hit Clueless that propelled her to international stardom. Following this breakout role, Murphy received critical acclaim for her performances in films like Girl Interrupted, 8 Mile, and Sin City, as well as for her long-standing voice role on the animated series King of the Hill. Despite her success, Murphy's life took a tragic turn towards the end of 2009. After being unexpectedly dropped from a film she was shooting in Puerto Rico, rumors swirled about her alleged erratic behavior on set, leading to her dismissal. Although Murphy denied being fired, her departure from the project was surrounded by controversy. Tragically, on December 20, 2009, Murphy collapsed at her home and passed away at the age of 32. The coroner's report cited pneumonia, anemia, and a combination of over-the-counter and prescription drugs as contributing factors to her untimely death. However, her passing sparked speculation and conspiracy theories, with some suggesting foul play or intentional poisoning as alternative explanations. In what would be her final interview, conducted just over 2 weeks before her death, Murphy appeared distracted, yet spoke positively about her life and family. Addressing concerns about her dramatic weight loss, she also used the platform to promote the charity Looking Beyond, which supports underprivileged children in need of medical prosthetics. Charlton Heston maintained stoicism, confronting Alzheimer's disease. Charlton Heston's illustrious career spanned decades and encompassed a wide range of genres, from biblical epics to dystopian sci-fi thrillers. His portrayal of iconic characters like Moses in The Ten Commandments and Judah Ben-Hur in Ben-Hur solidified his status as a Hollywood legend, earning him critical acclaim and an Academy Award. However, Heston's versatility as an actor was further showcased in the late 1960s and early 70s when he transitioned into action-packed roles, starring in films like Planet of the Apes and Earthquake. Beyond his contributions to cinema, Heston also made headlines for his outspoken advocacy of conservative causes. In 1998, he was elected president of the National Rifle Association, using his platform to champion gun rights and uphold conservative values. In 2002, Heston made a poignant revelation to the public, announcing that he had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. In his final public interview with ABC's Peter Jennings, Heston reflected on his diagnosis with characteristic grace and stoicism, acknowledging the challenges ahead while emphasizing the importance of resilience and acceptance. Despite his battle with Alzheimer's, Heston remained an inspirational figure until his passing on April 5, 2008, leaving behind a legacy of cinematic excellence and unwavering commitment to his beliefs. Patrick Swayze's inspirational last interview. Patrick Swayze's journey to stardom began with his roots in Texas, where he honed his craft as a professional dancer. His early success on Broadway in iconic productions like West Side Story and Grease paved the way for his transition to the silver screen. It was his portrayal of Daryl "Darry" Curtis in Francis Ford Coppola's adaptation of The Outsiders that marked his breakthrough in Hollywood. However, it was his magnetic performance in the 1987 romantic drama Dirty Dancing that propelled Swayze to international fame and cemented his status as a Hollywood heartthrob. His undeniable charm and impressive dance moves captivated audiences worldwide, making him an enduring icon of the 80s. Swayze further showcased his versatility as an actor with roles in action-packed hits like Roadhouse and Point Break, earning him acclaim from both critics and fans alike. In 2008, Swayze received devastating news when he was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Despite facing a grim prognosis, Swayze remained resilient and optimistic, determined to fight the disease with all his strength. In an emotional interview with Barbara Walters just 8 months before his passing in September 2009, Swayze shared his unwavering resolve to defy the odds and continue living life to the fullest. His courage and determination in the face of adversity left a lasting impression on all who knew him, ensuring that his legacy would endure long after his untimely death. Carrie Fisher's final interview on a talk show. Carrie Fisher, beloved for her iconic portrayal of Princess Leia in the Star Wars franchise, was not only a talented actress but also a prolific writer known for her sharp wit and candid storytelling. Beyond her on-screen success, Fisher bravely confronted her personal struggles with mental health issues and drug addiction, using her platform to advocate for greater awareness and understanding. During an appearance on The Graham Norton Show in England, Fisher shared insights into her life and work, including her experience writing her book, The Princess Diarist. Recorded just weeks before her sudden heart attack on a flight from London to Los Angeles, Fisher's interview captured her trademark blend of humor and vulnerability. Reflecting on rediscovering her diaries from the Star Wars era, Fisher candidly expressed her surprise at the depth of her own insecurities at the time. Despite her fame and success, Fisher revealed that she struggled with self-doubt and insecurity, a revelation that resonated deeply with fans and admirers around the world. Paul Walker died as he lived. The untimely passing of Paul Walker, best known for his role in the Fast and Furious franchise, shook the world and left fans mourning the loss of a beloved actor. His tragic death in a car accident, while fittingly driving fast, seemed almost surreal, especially considering some of his poignant last words during interviews and conversations. In one instance, during press for one of his final movies, Hours, Walker was asked about his potential involvement in the upcoming blockbuster Fast and Furious 8. His response, "I don't know if I'll be there, bro," now carries an eerie weight in retrospect. Adding to the sense of foreboding, Walker's father, Paul Walker Sr., recounted a heartfelt conversation with his son in which he pleaded for him to cease his daredevil stunts. "Promise me, no more daredevil stuff," Walker Sr. implored his 40-year-old son during their final interaction, a conversation now tinged with sorrow and regret. The aftermath of Walker's death also brought to light the emotional toll it took on his daughter, Meadow. Refusing to accept that her father was being reckless, she pursued legal action, settling a wrongful death lawsuit with Porsche. The lawsuit alleged that Walker initially survived the crash but tragically perished because he couldn't release his seatbelt to escape the burning wreckage after a high-speed collision in Santa Clarita. As we reflect on the final words and moments of these iconic actors, we're reminded of the depth of their humanity and the lasting impact they left on the world. Their last interviews offer a glimpse into their minds and souls, revealing their hopes, fears, and reflections on life. What do you think about the insights shared in these last interviews? Do you believe they offer a profound perspective on mortality? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support us. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Video.